Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
People, welcome back to the channel. If you're tuning in for the first time, I'm Jocelyn Binwi, a content creator based in Douala, Cameroon. Guys, if you haven't yet subscribed to this channel, do me well to hit the subscribe button and turn on your notification bell so that once any new video comes in, you get a notification and you watch. And trust me, you're going to enjoy it while here. So guys, in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you all a story I read on an Instagram blog, Wives and Mothers. The name of the blog is Wives and Mothers, and I told you guys to come and share it with you all because there are so many lessons to learn from that. And I'm not going to read it out, so I'm just going to leave it on the screen so you guys can maybe pause it and read the story and really understand. But I'm just going to give you guys a summary of what actually happened. So there is this single mother who was doing very well business-wise, yeah. So she met this married man. She met a married man who was interested in her. This man was a rich man. So the man came to her, complained to her that the wife is so lazy, that the man's wife is so lazy, that she's not hardworking. So he has been looking at her for some time now, and he has seen the way she is so hardworking and she is falling in love with her, and she really wants to separate from the wife. She wants to go ahead and get a divorce, that she wants to get married to her because she is very hardworking, yeah. So this lady fell for that. I'm sure that maybe she has been single for some time. She will actually want to be in a relationship and things like that. And this man is a well-to-do man, yeah. So she fell for the man's story, went ahead, had the man open businesses for her. She was doing so well. So she got pregnant for the man, yeah, for the married man. The man, mind you, the man had not yet divorced the wife. The man had not yet separated from the wife, yeah. So she got pregnant for him, and they had their first baby. After they had their first baby, after some time, the man started behaving funny. The man was no more giving her money again the way he used to give before, yeah. And the man was not supporting her again business-wise as he used to do before. So this woman now was struggling on her own. She was taking care of her 2 kids alone, buying the baby's milk, buying the baby's diaper alone by herself, and up to a certain point she chopped almost all the money from her business. Her business started falling and things like that, yeah. So the woman now came and posted on this group anonymously that they should post her anonymously so that people can advise her on what to do next. So I was like, what kind of advice can we really give this kind of person? What kind of advice? So please, I would really appreciate if you guys will go ahead in the comment section. I just thought that this is a good story to share with you all, and it's going to be so related. There are so many related stories about this that I'm going to share with you all. So please just continue watching, yeah. So please go down, if you've watched up to this point, go down to the comment section and let us know the kind of advice you're going to give to this lady, yeah. A single mother whose sugar daddy is breaking her heart, yeah, whose sugar daddy is misbehaving, yeah. So things like that. I really want you guys to leave in the comment section the kind of advice, what if you meet this woman in person, what you're going to tell her, yeah. So what I'm going to say about this is that for me, the kind of, I don't know what kind of advice to give her, because firstly, you can never build your world on another woman's sweat, yeah. You can never make your crown out of another woman's sweat, because her own case is even better, because at first, from the start, she knew that this man was married. You cannot be a single mother. You're already doing well with your child. You're already able to take care of your child, and you meet a man who is a married man, and he was even kind enough to tell you that he is married, and you still go ahead to have another baby with her, maybe because he is well to do, maybe you think that he's going to support you business wise and all of that. It is not really good. But now that she is already in this position, the advice that I can give her is that she should leave the man alone, move on, concentrate and see how to make her business move again, and mind her, she should not go ahead again to make that kind of mistake. If a man comes to her life, and if that man is not ready to get married to her, to accept the 2 kids, let her better just concentrate on her life, how to work hard and take care of her 2 children, yeah. Why I'm saying this is because there are so many, why I brought this story, guys, is because there are so many married men outside there who are deceiving a lot of single girls. So many. In fact, I've even experienced it. There are so many married men who even come to you. Most of them will not even tell you that they are married, and then some will even come, when they come to you, they will tell you that, okay, I have problems with my wife is this, we are about to divorce, we are about to separate. Meanwhile, maybe they don't even have any problem with their wife, so we're about to separate and things like that, and I'm really interested in you because you're this, because you're that, because you're... Never you fall for those kind of lies, guys. Never you fall for that kind of thing, because even if whether they are lies or is the truth, you are not in position, you're not that person that will come to that man's life and change what his wife... That's a woman that he got married to. He will not come and tell you that he has problems with the wife, and then you just fall for it, thinking that you're the queen, you're the best woman in the world who is going to cancel that mistake in that man's life, and that man is just going to go ahead and divorce the wife like that and come for you. Please, I just want to advise young girls out there, especially single girls, don't fall for any married man. Let no married man come to you and tell you any story about how he has problems with the wife, this and that, and he wants to have a relationship with you, or he wants to have babies with you, or he wants to get married to you and things like that. No, except the man is finally divorced with the wife. If you meet a man who is still married to the wife, please be very careful, guys, because so many people have fallen for this and they have gotten into problems like this woman's case. Now I'm sure maybe when the man was telling her the negative things about the wife, how the wife is lazy, how he has opened businesses for the wife and the wife could not run them well and the businesses are falling, that he is interested in the lady because the lady is very hardworking, and he knows that the lady is going to handle her business well, and they are going to make money together and things like that. No, please don't fall for such things, because it's happening a lot out there. I want to give an example for myself. I remember when I just graduated from the university, when I had my first Android phone, guys, I used to have just Facebook in my phone, and there was this guy in the US. There was this guy in the United States. So we met on Facebook. We started chatting and things like that. He was a Cameroonian, and I was already falling, mind you, I was already falling for him and things like that, because he was a very nice man, nice guy. He was very young, and I never knew that he was married, though. He never told me that he was married. And his pictures on Facebook, you will not see his wife there or anything. The only picture that he had was a picture with a baby, with a little baby girl. So the story he told me was that he had a child with a girl, and the lady abandoned him with the child, and then moves on with another man. So he has been struggling alone to take care of the child and things like that. Yeah, that he is really in love with me. He wants us to settle down, he wants us to get married and things like that. So we kept on communicating. He used to send me money, and sometimes I remember one time during my birthday, he even sent me a laptop, guys. You can imagine, my first palm top, this small palm top. In those days, so many years back, he sent me this small palm top. Imagine at that time, so that we'll be able to communicate, so that we can communicate on Skype and things like that. Yeah, so with all of that gesture, I was moved. I knew that this man was really serious. So we kept on communicating. We were communicating, and after some time, I said, okay, how can I be communicating with somebody? I've never met the person's family. I don't, for this length of time, we communicated like for 1 year or so. Yeah, so I said, how can I be communicating with somebody? I don't know the person's family, I don't know anything. And sometimes when he calls me on Skype, I will see him and the daughter in the room. So I knew that, okay, this man has only this child, and I kept on asking him that, how do you cope, how do you work there with that busy lifestyle there with this baby? He told me that he will always go and keep the baby at the daycare and things like that. Yeah, meanwhile, that man was happily married, though, with many children. In fact, that child I used to see was his last child. You can imagine, he's that kind of man that he got married very early. Yeah, he got married very, very early. He has his kids early, and he was a very young guy. Yeah. So after some time, I said, but at least let me find out about this man. I went on Facebook, started my search, FBI. I digged until I went to his related friends. I checked until I went and noticed that this Facebook account that this man created was a fake Facebook account, was a different Facebook account from his normal Facebook account. When I finally got to his original Facebook account, I noticed that he is married. He was posting pictures there with the wife, with his other kids and things like that. I just said to myself, oh my God, I know that you cannot fail me. Thank you for revealing this to me. Thank you for revealing this to me, because he was already planning how he's going to come to Cameroon. And imagine things like that, how that kind of person will come to Cameroon and just come and use you like that and then go his way, and that's all about it. He has nothing to lose. Oh my God, I thank God that God saved me. And when I finally found this, I just got cold. I was so heartbroken. I actually cried here and things like that, because I was already falling for him. I was already thinking about how I'm going to get married, how he's going to take me to the US and things like that, you know. Oh my God. So when I found out, I asked him and he refused. He refused that he is not married. I never even told him that. When I searched, I saw his other Facebook account. I told him that. He asked me that, who told me about that? That who is deceiving me? Who was I talking with? Who's that? I should stop sharing things about our relationship to people and things like that. I just looked at him and said, oh no. I took my decision then. I told him that, okay, it is like this. I'm still a young girl and I'm still finding my life. I just completed from the university and I don't yet have a job. I don't even want something that is going to interrupt me now. I need to focus on my life. I need to find myself first, so he should just give me some space. So I told him that no, I found out that you're married, and he said no. He kept on refusing. I forwarded him pictures of him, the wife and the kids, and he just got so cold, guy. He was cold like I'm sure that he was already planning how he was going to come to Cameroon and just use me like that and go his way and things like that. But God saved me. So guys, aside also from this, my story, from my experience, there is also one of my friends. I don't know if she's going to watch this video, she's going to understand what I'm talking about. There is this guy that she met, or they met online. The guy is in Europe. So the guy was communicating well. He was communicating well. He used to send her money. You know that women get more convinced when you're sending them. So when you're giving them something, you're doing like you're taking care of them and things like that. They get more convinced. So he used to send her money. He used to take care of her needs, pay her house rent and things like that. But do you know that that man told her that he was a single man, that he's going to come back. They were already planning how they were going to get married and things like that. But do you know that that man is married? That man is married there with 2 children. That man is happily married with 2 children. I don't know how to go about it. Maybe because their life there is busy. Maybe because when they are at home with the kids, the wife is at work, and while they are home, they are doing their thing. They are chatting up their ladies in Africa and things like that. So we really need to be aware. She came and told me that that she's having some instincts, and always trust your instincts, because women have very strong instincts that never lie. So she told me that she's having this instinct that this man is married, that this man cannot be this responsible like this, rich like this, and this man is not setting out. Has this man been waiting there for her for the rest of his life? That we should check, that we did our necessary checks, and we finally found out that that man is married. You guys, that man is married there with 2 kids. So you can imagine. So this is just to tell you that there are so many examples out there, so many stories. So I just came here to raise awareness, for anybody who is watching this video, that we should be very careful what we listen from men, how we fall for men. Always take your time, always do your research, and be sure of what you're getting into before you do. And if you're a single girl that you're already, let me say, above the age of 30 or even 40, my goodness, people can see the example of Rita Dominic. You can see the lavish wedding that she had recently. So don't bother yourself. Just keep on working towards your goals. Just be a go-getter. Work hard, and you're going to attract that man to you. You're going to attract that man to you who is going to love you, who is going to spend the rest of his life with you, who is going to cherish you. So let nobody pressure you. Let the society not pressure you into marriage. Just go ahead and get married when you feel that you have met the right person. So please, we need to be wise out there. Let no married man come to you. Or even if a man, there are certain men that when they come to you, you already sense that no, this man cannot be single at this age, this man cannot be this responsible, and this man is not yet married. Because there are some of them who will come to you and tell them that they are not even married though. Some will actually come to you and tell you that they are married and they have problems with their wives, like in the case of this lady we just talked about and things like that. And there are some who even just refuse bluntly that they are not married, or maybe they got married and they divorced and they are single now, meanwhile they are happily married. So for us young girls out there, we really need to be vigilant about things like this. We really need to be careful about how we go about our life. Let's focus more. And for single mothers, please, it is not a bad thing to be a single mother, but you need to maintain your integrity integrity. You need to be hardworking in a way that when a man comes to your life, he's going to know that no, this is a lady, this is a woman that I can actually get married, this is a woman that I can settle down with, this is a woman that I can spend the rest of my life with. Don't be an opportunist. Don't be an opportunist. Don't go after a man because of comfort and things like that. Mean what you really want in your life. Pursue your heart's desires. If it's school you want to go to, you go to school. If it's a business you want to do, concentrate, make your business, make money out of it. There's no man nowadays who even want a woman who will just be relying on them, because life has become so difficult, guys. No man wants a woman who is just going to be there to depending on a man and things like that. Yeah, no matter how rich your husband is, please always make sure that you get something for yourself. No matter how small it is, get something for yourself, because you gain more respect from your husband or from the man in your life if you are able to make something for yourself, if you're able to take care of certain things without him necessarily coming in here and things like that. Yeah, so we need to be very careful about how we go about our lives, about the kind of things that we go in for, about the kind of relationships that we make and things like that. So when I read this post, it really actually occurred to me. And please, if you're a single mother or even like a single lady who is not yet married, and if you are even reaching a certain age, because now in our society so many people go through the pressure of getting married. Oh, you must get married now, you're already passing the age, you need to get. Let nobody pressure you. In fact, you people even see the case of Rita Dominic. Rita Dominic just got married on the 19th of April at the age of 46, and her husband is 56. It's better to get married late and marry right. Though they are not saying that you should necessarily stay and get married late, but they say it's better to get married late and marry right than to hurriedly get into something that is instead going to mess up with your life, like in the case of this lady. Yeah, so please let us learn how to be patient. Let nobody in the society pressure us. Let us work hard towards our heart desire and become what we really want to be, because those are the kind of things that attract men nowadays, not the physical beauty, not the looks, because those looks are going to fade away after some time, but your integrity is what is really important. So we should be very careful about how we get into relationship, about the decisions that we make for our lives and things like that. Yeah, and while putting God first and praying that he helps us, guide us, lead us to the right person, because the kind of things that are happening in our society now, we really need to rely on God to lead us to the right person, guys. Yeah, so I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and I hope I've shared what I was able to share. And please, if you've watched up to this point and you haven't yet subscribed, please do me well to hit the subscribe button, turn on your notification bell, so that once any new video comes in, guys, you quickly get the notification and you watch. Thank you, and see you guys in my next one. Bye bye.